Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chloe here. We are going to be taking another look at Let's Meet Adam. We are on to episode 4 of our Let's Play. So if you have not watched it before, please go to the playlist. Please check it all out, all the episodes out, because you're going to be missing a lot of context and a lot of really bad voice acting from yours truly. So essentially, we have had a conversation with Abzi and Soren. We learned a little bit more about Timmy, who is considered gay for pay, as in he is actually a straight person. So they claim. I'm not taking off the fact that Timmy could be bisexual and these guys are just biphobic. I get the feeling that they might be a little biphobic, but I'm not quite sure. I won't call that into question at this time. But we also decided that we were going to hook up with the dude from the STI clinic. We went back and we got his number, and we are going to be spending the day with him on the 4th of July. So let's see exactly what happens there. Good morning. Happy July 4th. Oh, and someone broke into our apartment, by the way, and it was pretty obvious that someone broke into our apartment. There was broken shit, and Adam just didn't really realize it. He's like, someone's been in here. And I'm like, could it be your broken vase on your nightstand that indicates that someone's been in here? Anyways, whatever. Probably because the entire studio's off and it's close to the weekend. But mainly, as for once in my life, I have plans to resemble an actual date. Soren said that he was coming in, despite the studio being closed, to catch up on some work. I'm bored as usual, so I show up as well. Also to see if anyone else is around. What's up, Adam? You seem good today. Happy July 4th to you, too. Chuck's in, and he's basically melting all over the front of Soren's desk. He's simply that relaxed. All these positive waves are just coming right off you, man. I think I finally slept well, that's all. I flash him a quick smile and innocently shrug my shoulders. It's probably coming off rather annoying, but I can't help how cheeky I feel. Same, and good morning indeed. I jump a little when I feel a nudge. Then look to my legs and I see Simba affectionately headbutting me. The miniature tiger then moves his way over to Soren. Aw, that's a good handsome boy. You're my absolute favorite. Whoa, are you saying that to Adam over here? Or to the kitty cat? Soren shoots Chunk a pointed look, while bearing a slightly snarky smile. Don't be cute. That's my job. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, make sure you're both in early tomorrow. No worries, Soren dude. Haven't forgotten that I'm filming a scene tomorrow, and I'll be on set as well. I admire the enthusiasm, but you didn't let me finish. Everyone will be here tomorrow morning. This is even before your shoot, Chuck. Soren ushers us closer as if he's telling us a schoolyard secret. Apparently, Tad has a big company-wide announcement to make. Ooh, no way. Do you know what it's about? Or are you gonna front like you don't already know, huh? Maybe, but I guess this just means you'll both have no choice but to come in on time. It's all groovy. We won't forget. I was mainly saying this to you, Chuck. Adam is always on time. So cold. Catch it on an early morning wave without a wetsuit. Icy. Chuck finally pushes himself off the reception desk and swoops his long golden hair back. All right, amigos, I got a bolt, but never fail, I shall return. Same. Although, I'm just gonna go to the copy room. Adam, do you mind watching Simba for a minute? I'll be right back. Sure thing. Great. See ya. I take my seat behind Soren's desk, while Simba curls into a ball beside my feet. It's then I hear a commotion made up of heavy footsteps. Hey, Adam. Have you seen John? He was right behind me, I swear. Then all of a sudden, he gone disappeared. Most confounding thing, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. No, sorry, John, I haven't seen him. And I don't care. It's alright. Tried sending him a bunch of text messages, but he hadn't replied. The asshole. I reckon he had more important business to attend to. I mainly made peace with the fact that it's a friendship I'll never quite understand. But once again, I can't help but feel some embarrassment for him. Does this happen a lot, John? I mean, every now and then, yeah. But hey, if you've seen him, can you tell him I'll be having lunch at Long Pig today? A long and expectant look comes over John's face. I notice him nervously twiddling his fingers. Baby, you need a better man. John ain't that hot. Okay? Sure, John, I can do that. Thank you kindly, Adam. I'll be on my way now. He tips his head at me, before turning around. I look on as he storms out of the studio, his head looking down the entire way. Oh, thank God he's gone. You're so mean to that boy. It should really be illegal. Pissing me the fuck off today. Good riddance. It's as if there's days he can't do a damn thing for himself without my help. Following me around like a sniveling puppy, for Christ's sakes. You know he texted me 50 times just now. Unreal. By the way, John, John said he was waiting up for you at Long Pig. Don't care. The two of them walk over to me, and I gulp reactively at John's presence. Soren gives me a wink, silently strides up to me and picks up his cat, giving him a kiss and the biggest hug imaginable. A hug that you would have thought would have caused Simba's eyes to pop out of their sockets, like in a cartoon. Done romancing your cat anytime soon, so we can get to lunch. I'm not romancing anybody or anything. What about Abzi? I heard he at least used to have a thing for ya. Abzi? That would be a no. Soren sets Sibna down before coolly addressing the larger man before us. That man is too much of a savage, even for me. I think I'm gonna go for less aggressive guys these days. Soren hesitates, looks to me, then back at John. Oh, Soren's into me. I have one last thing to take care of. I'll be right back. Can I help? Oh, no. Stay here. It's totally not a big deal. I'll just need one sec, okay? Soren? Are you okay? Clueless. He's rushing off to go have a smoke. What? Soren smokes? Oh my god. I feel bad for him. I mean, if it's an addiction he's trying hard to fight off. Phew. I bet you think you know our little Soren pretty damn well, don't you? But that's the illusion he lets you think you've earned. There's a lot about him I'm sure you don't know. Case in point, smoking would be one of them. Okay. Are we talking about how Soren's No, don't kill Soren. I'm sorry I called. No, why are we cutting to this while we're still talking? Please don't kill Soren, please. I'm so sorry I called him a cannibal for like this entire Let's Play. Please. He is a cat, please. Says it's a disgusting habit. But then like clockwork, you'll find him out there in the parking lot every day just before lunch. In his car, smoking a filthy cigarette. Pretending like he's smooth at hiding it. But everyone fucking knows. Then he stares at himself in the mirror the whole while. Stares? Just staring. But why does he do that? John looks over at me with nothing but complete seriousness. How the hell should I know? Although I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes I wonder what it is that he sees. Maybe he wishes the mirror reflected someone stronger, like I do. Stronger! Ha 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 ha! John lets out a fearsome bellow. So strong, in fact, it causes him to throw his head back, in the most animated motion I've ever seen from him. Soren holds more power at Manticore than anyone comprehends. Not even that blundering clown Tad realizes. Oh, so he's struggling with it. He doesn't like having that power. No one gets in here without going through Soren first. Forget meeting Tad. God or even Satan himself without his blessing. He holds your key. The key. Every last one of them. Our little gatekeeper. I gotta admit, I respect Soren a lot. He's probably the only person more messed up than me around here. Ha ha! And that is saying something. John, why do you have to be so suspicious like every conversation we have? He like acts... John is like one of those guys that like lives for gossip because he'll show up and he'll be like, hey, come here closer. I'm going to tell you a secret that you never asked to hear nor had an interest in hearing. But I'm going to make sure you hear it. You and me right now. You're going to listen to all of this. But I will not provide you with context. I'm like a sad 12-year-old girl who goes on her IG live and just says, yeah, I just really need some thoughts and prayers because today has been bad. I mean, it's just been bad. I can't really get into like why it's bad right now. You know, like that kind of attitude. I feel sudden urge to check on him outside. And where do you think you're going? John reaches over and snatches my arm by the elbow. I'm gonna make sure he's alright. That's where I'm going. If you catch him smoking, he's not going to like it. You know what? Screw you, John. You're just a dick. I'm not afraid of you. I mean, I am, but I'm not afraid of your like piss boy attitude. I'm gonna check. I'll take my chances. Oops! Adam, watch yourself. You almost knocked me over. Sorry about that, Soren. I didn't mean to. I was actually going to check on you. Oh, well, sorry to be away for so long. But I'm here and we're good to go now. Actually, if you don't have already something going on, why don't you join John and I for lunch, Adam? John shakes his... Did you just shake your hand at me, bitch? Like, excuse you.
I will fight you.
I'm gonna actually go meet with John. I need more context. Actually, I already have plans. Sorry, guys. Oh, well, that's alright. But it is July 4th, you know. So, do you want to try to get together later tonight and celebrate? I'm kind of booked up for the entire day, Soren, as unbelievable as that sounds. Humph. I see. The boys are having a party tonight, so I thought it'd be fun to go, but if you're busy, no worries. There's always some other time, I guess. I'm sorry, Soren, but I already agreed to my plans last night. Otherwise... No, it's totally my fault for assuming you have nothing to do. Oh my god, not because you're you. Solely because you're still fresh to LA, that's all. Come on, Soren, let's go. Of course. Hey, I'll text you later, though. Okay, Adam? Sure, that'd be great. I wait for them to exit our studio and then some, before I grab my things to head out. I feel bad leaving John there, having lunch all by himself. Let's see what John's like, without the other John breathing down his neck. Or rather, make that our necks. It must have been one long evening, as the bar is notably more trash compared to my first visit. I figure there must have been a slew of Long Pig's renowned tough customers last night, napkins and cigarette butts strewn everywhere, while broken glass crunches underfoot. I see John seated right smack dab in the center seat up at the bar. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Hey, John. Hey there, Adam. I didn't think I'd be seeing you here. Where's John? He ain't behind you, is he? Sorry to disappoint, but nope, it's just me. I see. Oh, baby. No, I'm not gonna baby you. You were a dick to me last episode. Oh my god. Well, what'd you come down here for? Bet you wanted to get a good laugh in. Is that right? Why are you so hostile? Okay, no, not at all. In fact, I came here because I told John you were waiting here and he just didn't want to come. So I felt bad. John shakes his head and swigs back a shot of something dark. Isn't that just typical now, ain't it? Fucking asshole. If I'm honest, I'm a bit stunned. I thought John would be more saddened by the revelation. So you're alright? Yeah, what the hell. I'm fine. I know I ain't the most easiest to deal with. Every now and then again, neither. Maybe he just needs some space or something. Yeah, space can be a good thing. Aside from when he was yelling, John hasn't really sat facing me at all. So what's new? Do you have any plans for celebrating the 4th tonight? You know, I never used to be this fucking fatty SOB. I used to be something real mighty. Built like a Mack truck. You're still built like a Mack truck, babe. I don't... But shattering your ankle from college football can really do a number on you. John's sudden declaration out of nowhere has me taken aback. And I know what you're thinking. But John ain't a bad guy. We're both screw-ups. Both got beat by our daddies by being gay. Both lost. Alike in so many ways. But the difference is I deserve all of this. All of it. I did this to myself. Dude, I think you're... Are you drooling? Sweetie, chill. I'm the fuck up. I came on the scene hot, but now I'm letting everything fall apart. You hear? John. No, John and Obsy are just trying to do nothing but help me. It's nothing but a little old tough love. Don't you see? Most porno stars, have you noticed they don't last too long? What do you mean? Most of them commit suicide or overdose, so they just vanish into thin air, never to be heard from again. No, not River. Oh my god. Is that what happened to River? I'm just saying you gotta be something special. Something damn near supernatural to last as long as Obsy is. He's like the Jenna Jameson game porno. He done got it all. The fame, the house, the money. Happier than a pig in a slop, I reckon. And I want that. Obsy's been teaching me how. Shit, if it weren't for Obsy, I wouldn't still be an exclusive. I hear the pain tag itself to the end of his last sentence. And finally the anger and energy draining from John's disposition. I'm sorry, John. I came by to make you feel better. And somehow I ended up making it worse. And now you know how I feel every day of the week. I'm a jinx it, I tells you. So why don't you let me be? Don't you got somewhere else to be? Celebrating 4th of July or something? John goes back to his drinking. And so wordlessly I toss a couple bucks onto the bar top and walk out. Lunch was an interesting distraction, but if I'm honest with myself, I was having butterflies all day. At the thought of my date with Evander. I hope he doesn't stand me up. The usual negative voice in my head tries to make me doubt our situation. When, oh, he's here. Oh, he hot, though. My chariot's arrived. Quick, hop in before we both turn into pumpkins. I don't think that's quite how it's supposed to work. All feelings of anxiety melt away as soon as Evander shows up. Thankful and completely relieved, I cheerfully plop myself into his car. It's then I realize how giddy I am, that perhaps I'm acting really silly. But if I'm embarrassing myself, Evander doesn't let on at all. Wow, you look nice. And so do you. I can't help but marvel at him in his size, dressed in his everyday clothing. Evander is such an attractive, easy confidence. Confidence which I naturally had. Actually, I must say, you clean up well. Very handsome. I think this is the first time I've seen you out of work scrubs. I was sure you lived in that clinic. Possibly under your desk. Happy July 4th. Are you ready to go? Dare I ask where we're going? Can you allow me to keep this a surprise? If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to impress you. Sweep you off your feet? Ah, okay. I'm ready to be swept. I give Evander a sweet but also shy smile. He gives me a charming wink and we drive off. Oh my god, we're actually driving in a car? Oh my god. In Evander's car, I marvel at the sheer beauty of SoCal. With the windows down, wind in my hair, sunshine on my cheek, the air smells noticeably fresher. So I'm guessing we're actually driving out of Los Angeles proper. His car is tidy, and he's wearing that cologne I liked when we first met. It's been a minute, hasn't it? What's been going on with you lately, Adam? Yo, what's good, Adam? It's Timmy. Hey, come through. I'm with the homies getting drunk in WeHo. Sorry, I hope you don't mind. I promised I'd text my coworker Timmy about tonight. I'll be fast. Sure, no worries. Hey, Timmy, hope you're having fun, but not too much fun. I think we're spending our date away from LA, so I won't be able to join. Thanks for the invite, though. Happy 4th. Alrighty, that's it. I promise not to text anyone for the rest of the day. I hate it when I hang out with someone and the entire time they're on their phone. I know what you mean, but you weren't being bad, and I'm the same way. When I spend time with someone, I want it to be with them, not spend time on my phone. With someone else who's also on their phone. Exactly. I'm so glad we have that in common. Definitely. By the way, did you see your coworker Timmy? As in Timmy Rocket? Yeah, do you know him? Yes, sir. I'm very familiar with Timmy. I met all the Manticore guys through my clinic, remember? Oh, duh, of course. I wasn't thinking. That Timmy kid hits on me every single time he comes in. He does? It's exhausting. And Tad's tried to recruit me many a time. I'm so sorry. He's like that. I hope he didn't make you uncomfortable. If I'm honest, I'd say the Johns make me more uncomfortable. Why? Picture this. They're at a health clinic, where obviously we do some pretty intimidating evaluations. Now imagine two patients who insist on doing all of that at the same time. Sounds also exhausting. It's okay. Most of the guys are easy to work with. Hunter, who visits regularly, for example, and who's always talking about Obzi. Wow, you really have met everyone, haven't you? Actually, I was invited to lunch with Obzi the other day. Obzi? The king of Manticore? Yup. Well, you've definitely got to tell me more about that sometime. But I'll have to wait, because we're here. Please tell me it's a nice date. Ooh, look at the beach. Guys, the CGs in this game are just, there's a lot of things about the mechanics of this game that are just, like, amazing, and the artwork, and this is just beyond amazing. What the hell? Happy families and couples stroll along. I think to myself how nostalgic I feel even though I've never been here before. It's like magic. Where are we, Evander? It's amazing, huh? This is Long Beach. I really want to show you where I grew up, my hometown. It's beautiful. I can't believe you grew up here. You're very lucky. I think so too. I'm sure a lot of us grew up in LBC feel the same way. The LBC? Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. You've assimilated quite well, like an all-black chameleon. LBC sounds for Long Beach County, Adam. I marvel with eyes wide open. At the new and dazzling locale surrounding us, Evan and I walk along the cliff as he points out several different landmarks and places special to him. I'm listening intently, but my mind wanders, and it takes all my willpower not to hold his hand. By the way, it's still pretty early, as you can tell. But the plan is we'll return later, once it gets a bit darker. And so, I was thinking, for now, we'll go to one of my favorite joints. Let me see here. I've spent many a ratchet summer evening here, in my early 20s. Uh-oh. Don't look so worried. I was the one being ratchet. The restaurant is actually really nice. Oh, that sounds alright then. Evan and I go to a trendy little restaurant, decorated in all sparkly manner of red, white, and blue. It's nice to see everyone in a good mood, including the staff despite how busy they are. And so we laugh the afternoon away, over his whiskey and my split absinthe, sharing personal stories of cringe and triumphs. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, look at how pretty that is, guys. And so the patient tells me next time he's going commando. Oh my god! Evan there? What's on your mind, cutie? I'm having such an amazing time. Thank you. Don't act like the night's over already. Hope we're just getting started. Come on. Evner grabs my hand, and we race down cliffside steps onto the busy beach. Once we get on the sand, the panorama swoops my senses, bringing tears to my eyes. Groups of friends and family crowd the shore in lit-up pockets, drinking, singing, playing guitar, some even lighting their own fireworks. Come on, Adam. Let's walk. Evner picks up his shoes, after kicking them off. And I do the same. The California sand is invitingly cool underneath our steps, and I take out my phone and snap as many pictures as I can. As we walk, coyishly brushing arms against each other's, fireworks explode right over our head. Say, Evander, can I ask you something? Something I've been meaning to for a while now. Shoot! I look down swiftly and notice a text from Soren, but I don't want to break the flow of conversation, so I put my phone away. You're mixed, like I am, right? Yes, indeed. Half Filipino, half Irish, actually. I thought so. I'm half Filipino, too. Oh, wow. Okay. That we even had that in common. Can you speak Tagalog at all? It'd be nice to speak fluently with someone. No, unfortunately. Just the bad words, of course. And a few other random sayings. Like what? Ah, come on. Don't make me mispronounce them. I'm not. I'm legitimately curious to hear what you know. Scout's honor. You're supposed to put your hand over your heart, and without the crossed fingers. Oh, is that how it's done? Learn something new every day. Avner playfully fakes like he can't figure out the gesture, while I shake my head. Ahem. I know... Putang inamo. Hey, yo! Love the American accent. Nice twist. Give me one more. Honestly, other than swear words, mahal kita. You love me? I shake my head violently from side to side. You're awful. You know I was only reciting what I knew. Your attitude is going to get you in trouble someday. And those lips aren't going to get you into trouble someday. I smack Evander on the arm and run away from him. He's faster than me, quickly catches up, grabbing me by the waist, pulling me close. Come here. I have a place I'd like to show you. This is so cute. Damn, boy. He wears the baggiest pants. How do they stay up on his ass? I silently watch Evander while he shares his hope, his dreams, lights reflecting off the crescent arcs of his eyes. I choke back a sob. The ocean swell of clashing feelings flood my core. Some merciless, others beautiful. Some cruel, some kind. How it can feel joy, sadness, guilt, and calm all at once, like the fireworks above. All their unique flavors blend into one boundless canvas. And so I share a laugh with Evander, the man whose company I enjoy so much. And yet, a shining tear forms in my eye because I miss Rivers so much. Evander and I talk long into the evening, about everything and nothing. About how my extended family is wealthy, but my immediate are not. How he calls his mom every Friday, and how mine never answered the phone. We laugh, we're silent. It's raw, but it's tender. It's the perfect date. Aw, that's a really nice first date. Evander drives me home, and just before I say goodbye, we kiss. I don't remember much after that, other than collapsing into bed. The feeling of warmth and electricity buzz on my lips. I close my eyes and a wondrous, peaceful sleep takes me into its embrace. I don't even hear the frightful city sounds tonight. Okay, we're back at work. Traffic was particularly bad this morning, so I arrived to work a little later than usual. Stumbling through the front doors, I'm stunned to see the reception area jammed-packed with bodies. Soren was right. Everyone is here today. No doubt to hear whatever Tad might be announcing. Greetings, Ed. I see you've successfully snuck in unnoticed. I trail off, scrunching my face up in embarrassment, but very surprised that Hunter, of all people, would even notice me. There was an accident on the 405 that jammed up every lane. That's every excuse every Californian uses. Looks like you're on track to becoming one of us. I feel I'll never truly fit in, to be honest. Regardless, you've braved it in, and that's the most important part. What the hell is taking so long? I wish that Tad would get his act together. Make a damn announcement already. Is he even here? Whoa, chill out, man. You'll jinx the whole thing. Besides, I saw his car in the lot today. So bet you he's just about ready, man. Oh, hey, Adam. You've never seen anyone in production in all one place, right? It's kind of nutso. Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. I don't really do well with crowds, but if I'm honest, I'm surprised everyone was able to fit into the reception area. The room was abuzz with laughter and whispers, and there was a long table pushed against the east wall. Upon it were cold cuts, cheeses, and wine. At least it confirms that, most likely, the announcement is a good one. As I scan the room, I see Soren standing off to the side, his arms folded. Shoot! I never got back to him last night. Would you guys excuse me? I see someone I need to catch up with. Naturally. Push my way through as timidly as I can. Hey, Adam. How's it, bruh? Did you have a wicked fourth or what? Timmy appears out of nowhere, and I enthuse blocker to my intended destination. He looks terrible, likely still hungover, as the scent of alcohol still lingers around him. Jeez, Timmy, you look awful. I told you not to party too hardy last night. You joking me, homie? This is nothing. Yo, I party all the time like it's no one's business. Ha ha ha. I had a great fourth. There was a block party, and then we ended up at Pump. How was your date? The date with Evander was amazing. Oops, to be honest, I didn't mean to blur out Evander's name. Not that I'm embarrassed, but I like to keep a lid on my personal life. Wait, Evander? You mean that hot-ass piece at the clinic? Yo, that's tight! It's a different Evander. It's not the one you're thinking of. Screw that shit! I know you's lying. How many Evanders can there be? Name's uncommon as fuck. But hey, Holmes, I'm happy for you. We should celebrate tonight. You don't make up for not getting together yesterday. Sure. Why the heck not? Let's hang out tonight, Timmy. Sweet! This'll be dope. I promise you. Oh, by the way, I picked up a little something for you last night. Call it a gift. Do you want it now? I think I should take the gift from Timmy. I think I will. This music's getting intense. I'm gonna take the gift from Timmy. Thanks again, Timmy. So where are we hanging out later? I don't know yet, dog. Just come over and we'll figure out something. Probably kick it close to my area. We got tons of fly dive bars in my hood. I'll text you my address, aight? Timmy pulls out his phone and sends me a quick text. You know I'm not much of a night owl. It's cool. We roll out mid-morning for just a few hours. Promise. I'll text you when it's good. Okay. That sounds perfect. But, I have to talk with Soren quickly before the announcement. I'll see you later. Hey, Soren. Oh, look what the cat dragged in. You made it after all, and just in time, too. I swear I saw that pink train wreck lurking around here somewhere. So I'm sure it's going to start any minute now. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you last night. I don't know what you're talking about. Your text, I meant to text you back, but the evening just kind of flew by and I got caught up. Oh my god, are you crazy? Don't worry, Adam. It's no big. Seriously. Did you have fun at the party at least? I wouldn't know. I didn't go. Oh no, don't say you didn't go because of me. Not at all, Adam. To be honest, I was never really planning to go. Although it's always nice to be invited. So I decided only to entertain the idea of going, if you came with. You know, to get to know the guys better. Besides, I heard the party was just more the usual. Absy out drinking everyone, John passed out, face down in a pool of whiskey, Hunter babysitting John in the bathroom, who's wasted and yelling at a mirror, etc., etc. Soren rolls his eyes. It's also very tiresome. There was really no reason for me to attend otherwise. If you're sure, Soren. Of course. I got to spend my evening with Simba, my loved ones. While I still feel awful, let me make it up to you somehow. Aw, I love that. How about going out for Chinese tonight? Your treat, of course. Sure. Great. Can it be late dinner? I'm hanging out with Timmy in the afternoon. It'll only be a few hours, but I want to make sure I'm not late for you. Great! I'm glad you're letting me make up for a less than exciting July 4th. Actually, my July 4th was pretty fly, I'd say. Well, I'm glad someone had an agreeable evening. Aw, come on, Obsy. It weren't nearly all that bad, was it? Just felt like another night of drinking. Alone. Again. Nah, hold your horses. I'm sorry I spent most of the night in the bathroom. It weren't my intention. I promise you that. It's fine. I haven't had the highest of expectations lately. Shh, I see Tad. I think it's about to start. Everyone, shut the hell up now. Tad grabs his Adam's apple, making a gross throat-clearing noise. Well, first off, you're all fucking fired. What? Yeah, don't look so miserable. Of course you're not fucking fired. It's called a joke. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, comedy is subjective and all that bull. But as you won't be groaning, though hopefully moaning, when you hear the news I got. As you all know, we're getting closer to our favorite time of the year, or at least mine. That's right, kiddos. Gava season is fast approaching. Hey, Soren, what's Gava? Only the biggest, flashiest, and thirstiest award ceremony in all of gay porndom. It's an acronym, Adam. Gay Adult Video Awards. But it's essentially just an excuse to throw a metric shit ton of money around, and for the performers to get a little recognition. Pat each other on the backs, or butts. So you've probably been saying to yourself, big whoop, Gava comes around every year. And that's true. To those without imagination. Ted holds back and pauses for dramatic effect. Because this year we're hosting the whole shebang, baby. That's right. Manticore Video will be hosting Gava. And with that, the entire floor bursts into uproarious applause. I myself don't really get why this is a big deal, but while everyone else is smiling, hugging, and clapping, it was contagious. I smile and loudly clap along with everyone as well. Yes, I agree. Brilliant stuff, isn't it? And so, why is this so important, huh? Why is this so monumental for me? For me? Doesn't he mean for us? For the studio? Typical. Well, first of all, it's a sign. A nod, if you will. A fucking acknowledgement of my place of Manticore Video as a fixture in the industry. And with us running the show, the venue, the entertainment, and footing the bill this year, I'm gonna give them a night they'll never fucking forget. Even if they wanted to. Next, if I'm gonna fork over all this cash, Gava is gonna be a vehicle. Our vehicle to tease the fact that this year, I'll be directing the highest budget gay porno of all time. The crowd starts murmuring again, in shock but also excitement. But the number one figure isn't what's the most important. It's the fact that this video will be our legacy. My legacy. A legacy that Manticore lays down for generations. Our Debbie Does Dallas, if you will. And that's what sets Manticore apart from other studios. I create legends. Speaking of legends, I think we all know who will likely be the cover star and lead. None other than the David to my Michelangelo, Abzi. Oh my god. Abzi is radiating. He gives out the aura of a lion. Oh, and Timmy is gonna be in it, so there's that. Timmy is, of course, another rising star that I plucked from the gay heavens. Isn't that right, dear boy? The gay for pay, heavens. But whatever. Producing a slew of content at a dizzying rate. And in more gangbangs than ever before. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Kisses his cheek. I see Chuck smiling, Hunter with a blank expression with the Johns. They were a cursed look. A look so icy to extinguish the sun themselves. Ha 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 ha. On that note, are we just about done here, Tad? Well, of course, So everyone, expect things to really amp up these next few weeks. I expect everyone to be on top of their shit. I'll have you work yourself to the bone before I let anyone embarrass me. From this point on today, onwards to Gava and beyond. Meaning don't fucking hand me hot bullshit until the after party is over. Got it? That's all. For those of you who are filming soon, you should head out now. The rest of you who are welcome to hang out and enjoy the catering. Yeah. He puts on quite the show, doesn't he? How would I put it? It's like he's the ringmaster of Ringling Circus, who hasn't discovered anger management classes. To be fair, I don't know much about it at all. Tad's made me feel excited for it. He's a pretty capable hype man. Ah, the fresh outlook of the cheated. But you're right. And so is Tad. This is going to be big for Manticore. We shouldn't take this opportunity for granted. I think so too. Anyways, I need to be at that shoot now. Are you coming? No, I'll be stuck manning the phones today. But you go on ahead. I'll see you tonight, okay? For sure. I'll call you when I'm done with Timmy. Okay. I'm going to bring this episode to a close because my throat really hurts. I've been going back and forth for the voices, between the voices that I have to do. It really hurts. So I'm going to bring this episode to a close. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to probably guzzle down my weight in water. And I will see you all here. If you like this video, please leave a like. It really does help the channel out. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe to the channel, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates on when I upload future episodes. And without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! Special shout out to Patreons AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, Brian White, Caleb Putnam, and Robin Harper.